Day 3 of my full review of Brandon Sanderson's The Way of Kings. I just finished the first chapter, and I gave it an A-. I'll tell you why in just a second, but first, I did want to say the first time and the only time I've actually read this, I listened to it. I'm thinking maybe that's why I didn't like it so much. I don't know though, have some of you listened to it and read it? Has one experience been better than the other? Anyways, here's the review for chapter 1. Quick reminder, this is the chapter where Sen, the young kid, gets into the army. He's over a border dispute. It's chaos, there's blood everywhere, everybody's dying, and Kaladin is like, we gotta fight so that we can get to the front lines on the actual war where the real battle is, where the real soldiers are. One of my favorite parts about it is the fact that there's a driving question the whole time. There's this kid, there's this really strong warrior. Why did the warrior pay for him to be in his whole unit? And you just have that question running through your mind the entire time, and it does deliver in the end, which is awesome. Now, big spoiler alert, Sen dies, and it turns out he's not the main character at all, which is a little bit of a twist. It's kind of fun, I enjoyed that. So why an A- then, if it's got all these good things? Two reasons. One, halfway through, I stopped reading it because I just kind of wasn't super engaged, and it took me like a week to pick it back up just because I wasn't that hooked. So docked a few points there, but also, while there is some good world building and other things in this chapter really feels like it's just there to build up Kaladin as a character, which is really cool. It's an interesting tool. Personally, I like stories that drive the story forward and don't just build characters, and I feel like this chapter was extra just like, here's this character, let's see him from an outside perspective. Which was cool, it was fun to read, I still recommend it. That's an A-. Not bad, could be maybe a little better if there was a little more plot involved in my personal opinion. What do you think though?